Hi, this is Taki'h and welcome to Practice of the Week. Today's practice is dedicated to the solstice. So that's today, the 19th of June through the 21st of June. You can even say to the 23rd. But today in particular is a very special day. Now bear with me if you're not into the planets or astrology, astronomy, that's totally okay. It actually has a relevance to your life. So today, at around 5 a.m., or it was 4 a.m. UK time, UTC, the Earth, the Sun, and the galactic center of our galaxy, came into alignment. And that's what solstice actually is about, with a bit more of an esoteric tinge to it. Yes, it's also the day where it's the longest day of the year or the shortest day of the year, depending if you're in the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere. But it's also this alignment. And what does that mean to you? Why should you care about that? Well, in the Trans-Himalayan tradition that I'm a part of, the earth represents our body, represents us here having this human experience. The sun represents our soul, that which comes in different incarnations and different bodies to have its experience. And the galactic center is spirit. You can call it by many names. You can call it the life force, you can call it the one, you can call it God, essence, source. So, when these come into alignment, body, soul, spirit, then I find myself in alignment with my purpose in this life, in the bigger scheme of my incarnations and the lessons I'm supposed to learn in these different lifetimes, and the planetary cosmic purpose. So of course, you can do that any day of the year, any time, bring yourself into alignment between body, soul, and spirit. But today, and for these days, there's particular help. There's support from the planets. There's support from the cosmos. There's support from the whole galaxy. So why not take advantage of it? So my gift today to you, to all of you, is what I started my day off with, and that was a ritual to bring myself into alignment and connect to these energies and the planetary and cosmic alignment. So I'm going to guide it, and I welcome you to join me. If at any time you feel like you need more time, just hit pause and take the time you need and then continue. My suggestion is to be able to go through the whole process at one go. So even if that means it takes you an hour instead of 15 minutes, that's totally fine, but not a piece now and then a piece tonight and then a piece tomorrow. That breaks up the alignment, and that's the whole point. That's what you want to harness right now. So I'm going to make this as accessible to everybody as possible, and yet as true to this alignment as I know how. So if you feel that your body is a bit lethargic, heavy, stiff, stuck, or just in general needs some awakening, some activating, then I suggest that you do the shaking practice. It was the first practice that I introduced this year, and do that for a good 10-15 minutes. Just stand and shake and shake and shake and shake and breathe, and just let the body come back into its fluidity, come back into its aliveness, awakeness. So you can do that now. Go back into the YouTube channel and find that practice, and then join us from this point. The other thing I want to say is that the body many times gets misunderstood as the personality or the ego, or things that we're trying to clean out or get rid of, and it's not so. The body has an incredible wisdom, an incredible power, innate, and it's not the mind, it's not the emotions, it is pure body. yeah, it's a transmission that comes to the body. So in the first part of this practice, of this meditation, I'm going to guide you to go into your body and to allow it to speak. So not to get confused that that's something you need to think about or analyze or has to make sense or be rational in any way. Also that it's not about what you're emotionally involved in at this moment, or it's really the body. So that's why I really recommend that you start with some shaking if you're not already in that flow connected to your body. Okay. So we're going to start now. So just take a moment, closing your eyes, connecting to your intention for this alignment on the solstice. Remembering that energy follows intention. So setting your intention clear. Taking some deep breaths. Great, and whenever you're ready, standing, or you can remain sitting if that feels more comfortable to you. And spreading your legs a bit and connecting to the spiral while taking deep breaths. Letting the spiral come from your hips. Letting your spine snake, undulate like spaghetti. And from this place, taking a few minutes, just let your body do whatever it wants. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter if it's appropriate or inappropriate. It doesn't matter. Just uninhibited, uncensored, unedited. Just letting your body move in the way that feels right for it. And using breath, sound, and movement to support you. The movement of the body, the sounds that come naturally from the body. You don't have to sound like anything. And you also don't have to be looking at me. Go wherever in the room. Have your eyes closed. Let your body guide you. And keep breathing. So just deciding for the next minute, I'm going to fully allow my body to take over. What does that sound like? What does it look like? What does it feel like? And I'm going to ask a question. Just let the answer come from the body, uncensored. What is the deepest longing of my body? Its deepest longing. Just listening. You can allow yourself to continue to move in any way that feels right. And listen for the answer. It's not about having something or someone. It's a deep longing, can be described in 1 or 2 words or 1 phrase maximum. It's quality and energy, state of being, deepest longing of this body. So what came to me this morning, I'll say mine out loud, is wild and innocent. To be fully wild and reclaim my innocence. When you come to yours, saying it out loud, and if you need more time, just hit pause for now. Notice how that feels when you connect to this deep longing. What happens in your body? What are the physical sensations? What's the energy like? How does it flow? Observing. Mine is extremely euphoric, orgasmic, ecstatic. And you can name yours out loud. It helps crystallize, anchor it, manifest it, bring it into form. Now allowing this experience of the body to be rooted in the base, in your base, your perineum, just between your genitals and your anus, your whole pelvis, whatever you can connect to, your legs, your feet. And if you can visualize or imagine, this is also the longing and the experience of the planet. And it's also supporting you, so it's a two-way street. You are representing the planet, and it, Mother Earth, is also supporting you in this longing to be fulfilled. Maybe you can feel or imagine, visualize that the support is coming up through the feet, through the base, through the soles of your feet, up through the legs, or through your perineum, feeling your whole pelvis, feeling your whole lower body. And at the same time, this is the body of the earth. Stay with that for as long as you wish, as long as you need. Hit in the pause button. Moving up to the heart. You can let that still stay alive in you and still move up to the heart. Heart center in the middle of the chest. And we're just going to open and expand the arms. Inhaling, open. Exhaling, resting in the center of your chest. Through an open and relaxed mouth. Opening your heart's wings, expanding your heart. And doing this for as long as you need. Arching the back. You can hit the pause button if you feel you need more time with this expansion and opening of the heart center in physical form. And connecting to our heart center in the middle of the chest. Connecting to the wider ring of the heart. The personal heart. Connecting to your personal love. family, beloveds, a personal ring on your heart, letting it nourish you and expand you, open. Now going into the second ring, within that larger ring, smaller middle ring, a transpersonal love. Teachers, guides, nature, soul connections. It's not personal, yet it's deeply felt. Let that nourish you, connecting to that love. Breathing it in. And now coming into the third ring, the inner ring of your heart, the core, the center of your heart, universal love. Connecting to this place, asking yourself, your heart, what is it that I hold the most sacred? What is it that I would stand for, die for, live for? What is it that I'm here as a soul to live out? Quality. Being able to come to it in one word or two or a phrase. Again, what is it that I hold the most sacred? Just letting it bubble up from the heart center itself. It's not a person or a place or anything like an object. It's an energy. So what came for me this morning was truth. That's what I hold the most sacred. So saying it out loud, loud enough to hear yourself. Noticing how that feels in your body. There's the quality, the sensations, the energy that moves when you name it, you crystallize it, you materialize it. And bringing out this soul's calling, this that your heart holds the most sacred, this which you are here to stand for. And let it be embraced, enveloped by the sun. Breathing that back in. Letting the sun shine bright. You are the sun. Imagining, feeling, visualizing. You are the sun, and you are that quality that in the light of the sun gets to shine even brighter. This is your soul's essence, your soul's purpose, soul's mission, your reason for this incarnation, or at least part of it. Again, a two-way street. I am the sun, and I am this quality that shines brighter with the support of the sun. Letting the sun fill your chest, shine bright in the middle of your chest. You can allow that to continue as we move on now to spirit, to the galactic center. So connecting to your crown. And maybe for some of you this is a little more challenging. It's okay. It's where the part of the skull unites last in a baby after it's born, the most tender part. It's also where sometimes it feels hotter or tingly than the rest of the body. We focus there. So taking some time to connect to your crown. Maybe if you hum. With your tongue on the top of your palate, lips are closed, and just let this vibration move up. Taking the time you need to connect to your crown center. Maybe for you it's easy, and you can just feel that there's a space here. Hitting the pause button if you need to continue humming or just focusing, meditating, bringing your awareness to the top of the head until you can have a sense of it. And once you have a sense of it, it's like there's a visualize or feel that there's a hollow bamboo or pipe, a hose. It's coming down into the center of the top of your head, down through the middle of your body. Now connecting to spirit, God, existence, the life force, the one, whatever you want to call it. It's this energy that penetrates, permeates all matter, all form, and consciousness. From the planets, the stars, the cosmos, the entire Milky Way, the galaxy, this planet, your body, the trees, the sea, everything. It's this essence that's in everything. And it just goes through. Connecting to that. And it's already moving through you, but now you give your consent. Yes. Through this pipe, hose opening, the crown. Asking Spirit, God, Life Force, the One. Move me. Speak to me. Let me feel. How is it that this energy, this quality, this God, this life force expresses itself through me? What is the unique quality, that piece of the pie, that fragment of the glass that is its expression through this being that is me? Waiting for the answer, and some of you who are more kinesthetic or through the body, you might feel that your body needs to move and allow it. And for some of you, it's in silent meditation, stillness. For some of you, you hear it, and for some of you, you feel it, just know it. However it comes. How does Spirit spirit express itself, move me? How does it want to express itself through me? If you need more time, pushing the pause button, allowing yourself to connect now to the galactic center. And if that's difficult, it's okay. You don't have to. Just visualize the Milky Way, all the stars, the swirl that you've seen in pictures or movies. Visualize it above your head, with it centered here, at the top, in the middle. That's fine. Now bringing yourself into alignment. That center of the galaxy here, the sun in your heart center, and the earth in your base, in your pelvis. Straight line. This is the alignment of today, the solstice. The earth, our base, this body. The sun, soul, heart, spirit, galactic center. Or if it supports you, the womb, the cosmic womb, where all things are born from and to where all things return. And allow these three qualities, energies that you have discovered, allow them to come into union in you. So I'll name mine, you name yours. Mine was wild and innocent, the base, the earth, and the heart is truth. And the crown, galactic center, is love. Allowing these to come into union, allowing them to merge, come into alignment, mutually supportive, purpose, alignment, direction, life force, expression. What does that look like? What does it feel like? What does it sound like? That's the experience in this body. Now allow yourselves now to expand. Expanding out. The galactic center is here. The sun is here and the earth is here, and you're one huge constellation. And there's little stars in your shoulder tips, in your fingertips, your elbows, your nipples, your hip bones, your belly button, your knees, your toes. One huge constellation in the cosmos with this alignment. Know yourself as expansive and as human as you are. Know yourself as this body this soul and this expression of spirit that you are. Solstice blessings to you. Thank you for joining me.